Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the hip hop Parfon, and this will be your Neptune station direct in Pisces tarot reading. On Wednesday, December 10th at 7:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Neptune will station direct in its home sign of Pisces. Okay? Uh Neptune will remain in Pisces until January 26, 2026, where it will move back into the sign of Aries. Okay? We are using the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. Okay? A nightmare is a dream. So why not use the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck? Okay. The theme for this reading is illogical symbols. Okay, illogical symbols. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, but that's all right. Cards to look for: the Moon card, representing Pisces in the major arcana, and the Hanged Man, representing Neptune in the major arcana. Okay, so let's do this. I'm here, you're here, Frankie is here. This is my third time having to start this reading over because of Frankie barking. Okay, luckily it was only one pull. I didn't even get to interpret or say anything. So Frankie know what he doing. Okay. Hopefully it won't happen again. And here, great. We're starting off with the Ace of Needles, or the Ace of Swords here. Okay. Vague. I told you. Well, I didn't say vague, but illogical. Okay. Symbols. Okay. Dreams are all about symbols. Okay, just because you dream about your teeth falling out doesn't mean you're going to actually lose your teeth, right? It's about the metaphor. Okay, it's about the interpretation, and that is what we have to figure out. Okay, and that is why you have to pay attention. Okay. Ace of Needles, we are going to have to put things together on our own. Okay, I don't think we're going to get any real help on this one. Okay, we're gonna have to put the quilt together ourselves. You know, a quilt is like a patchwork blanket, like fabric from this, something from this, like putting all different types of fabric and patterns together to make one giant, okay, blanket, so to speak, quilt. Okay, and so that is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to take bits and pieces of different dreams, okay, put them together and interpret the message in that way. So basically, probably from the 10th all the way up until the end of January, every dream is going to have a little bit of a message for you to interpret. Okay, and if you like me, I dream all the time, but my dreams have just not been, I have not been able to remember them. But I know why, but I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, so there are gonna be messages in your dreams. I mean, there's always messages, okay, but you are gonna have to have some discernment and try to decipher or decode, analyze, okay, those dreams for yourself, okay, so that once the bigger picture is formed, okay, you can put the puzzle pieces together, okay, and interpret the entire situation. Let's see. And then we get Six of Cups in reverse. History, previous, past. What was your last dream about? I don't want to say it came to fruition, but I think maybe something that appeared in your dream probably manifested in real life. That has happened to me tons of times. Okay, and I'm like, where the heck did I even get this? Okay. Your dreams have messages, so you really have to pay attention, because if not, you can become a victim of past behaviors. Okay? Because the whole point is to come together, unity, to unify, or to transcend, right? To achieve an ideal, a particular ideal. You, before this reading, I was thinking about ideal, but if I am someone's ideal person or friend or what have you, then that should be enough for me, but it's not enough, right? And so sometimes that's where we fall into these old behavior patterns, because we're not thinking that the vision is going to come to fruition. We even look at our goals sometimes as a fantasy. Oh, it's not going to happen. It's just an idea in my head. It's just something that I would like to think could happen. But you're falling into old behavior patterns, and it is causing you to stumble. Okay? And that is your first puzzle piece. Okay? First quilt piece. Okay? Don't let past mistakes hold you back. Don't repeat the past. Okay? This is your chance to a fresh start, because Aries is the beginning. It represents the start, the beginning, new. Huh. Okay. 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 Six of Pentacles. So now we got two sixes, right? Six of Presents. Let me show you. Charity. Do you want to be the charity, or are you the one giving it? Right? Sharing your resources. Helping others. It's all about giving, not receiving. Six of Pentacles. The two sides of every coin, the balance, because I'm thinking about the scale in the Rider-Waite-Smith Six of Pentacles. The duality of Pisces is... That's crazy. I don't know if y'all heard that. I'm going to have to watch on the playback. I guess one of my neighbors is outside and they sneezed, and that just scared me. I wasn't expecting that. But six scales, right? The duality of Pisces. It's almost like, yeah, I ain't talking about the basic stuff, swim upstream and swimming downstream. That's obvious. But the duality of Pisces is physically living in the real world, but your mindset is elsewhere. Like, spaced out. I don't know where we Pisces go. I don't know where we go. I go there quite often. Okay? Plenty of times. But the duality, it's like, I don't want to say higher level of consciousness, but we're on just like a different plane. I mean, I ain't gonna say we, I'm saying we because Pisces, but everybody has a 12th house, okay? Everybody has a Neptune placement. So we all are capable of going to this place, okay? Almost like a Akashic record. Mystical place, okay? Let's just describe it as a mystical place in our minds, right? Daydream, imagination, whatever you want to call it, okay? But when we go there, We are, it's like our personal place or space to talk to our higher power. God, source, universe, Allah, whoever, whatever you believe. That's just like where we go to receive the message about how to move forward, how to help, how to not become a victim, how to not be a martyr, not be so codependent, not be so mysterious. We can't help it. We're just enchanting people, okay? Oh, a spell. I think we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. But let me look up these 2 6s while we got them. 6s. Ooh, irritability. So I'm going to stop inviting Frankie to the tarot readings. He going to be, because I can't keep cutting and cutting. Nah. But 6 and 6. Oh, and I realized the 6 of potions is in reverse, but the 6 of presents is not. 6 of cups. Pisces is a water sign. 6 potions, right? And then you have 6 of presents, which is pentacles, the physical, the real world. It is hard for Pisces to trust what is happening in the physical because the Pisces energy is so used to being in this like dream state, right? They're used to being spaced out. They're used to being in a daydream. So when the real world get too hard, guess where they're going? Boom, skyrocket to space. Okay? And so having to wake up from this dream, okay, when the signs and the symbols in the real world don't make sense because you're used to the illogical. You're used to things not making sense and putting things together. You're used to making quilts. You've never had to buy a blanket, okay? You can make it work, okay? You don't know what to do when somebody gives you something that's already done, okay? And so the thing is not allowing the past to dictate your future. I mean, that's cliche. I need more. Okay, more cups. 4 of cups. Oh, let me show you. Okay, so the real world doesn't make you happy. But you can make your own dreams come true, okay? You gotta follow the symbols, okay? It might not make sense now, but it will once you put the quilt together, okay? 4 of Cups in reverse. Y'all know the 4 of Cups is, you know, dude sitting under the tree, right? Here you go. Don't ask about this ghost hand. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask why you are receiving XYZ. Don't, because this is 3 of Cups right here. Okay, 3 of Cups. Woo, celebration. We having fun. Then boom, add an Ace of Cups. Okay, the cup overfloweth. Your cup runneth over. Okay. Don't question the blessing. Okay. It's like you meet with God in your dreams and then you wake up and you be like, "Ah, why are you blessing me?" Like, that's what we talked about. You probably forgot. Okay. You probably forgot. And it's almost like you forgot your dream, and when the cup comes, you be like, "What is this?" This is not what I asked for. It is. You just don't remember because you haven't been. You don't remember your dreams. Knight of Potions. Lots of water. Lots of water. Water. Knight of Potions. Knight of Cups. Okay. The ideal. Oh, this is the reveal. This is the cup. This is who gave you the cup. This is you receiving the cup. Like, why? What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know what to do with this symbol. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to be interpreting. I don't know what to look for. I don't know anything. You're not supposed to know. Okay? You're not gonna know. It's not for you to know until the end. Okay? You won't know until Aries. Neptune goes into Aries next month. You won't have a clue. Okay? And so, the potion is just a little stuff for you to sip on until then, okay? A little sippy sip, okay? Because that will give you a kind of distorted reality. It will help you to deal with reality a little bit better, because think about it. I mean, I'm not telling y'all to drink. I don't want y'all to drink or whatever, right? But when some people drink, okay, they are trying to escape reality. They want to have fun. They want to enjoy themselves, and they drink because they feel like they can't do that without having to drink. And so this is just a little potion, just a little something to throw it back every now and then when things get a little too real. Okay? And you're looking like, I don't drink, but I don't drink like that. Oh, let's see. And the Fool. Fresh new start from the beginning. Yeah. That elixir is like that show Gummy Bears. We used to drink it and they used to bounce all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Okay. I think it's on that Plus app. But the Fool, yes. Fresh beginning, new start, new perspective, fresh outlook on everything. You're not codependent. You didn't even need the potion. Okay? Okay? It's almost like you're in this like Alice in Wonderland, but not quite yet. You're in the in-between. Between waking life and the dream realm, or I forgot what astral realm. Right? I ain't said that word in a long time. Astral. Do we need to be astral projecting? Yes, the Fool, new beginning. Now, some people think the Fool is crazy, or they really thinking he a fool, but the Fool know what he doing. The Fool is on a mission from God. Okay? Everybody not gonna understand what you're supposed to be doing. It's not their journey, and it's not for them to understand. It's not for you to explain. Just do as you're told. Okay? Don't be fooled. Okay? The journey is going to be Queen of Potions. Woo. Y'all, everything is a potion. We only got one pentacle and one sword. And now we got another. We went from knight to queen. So we are leveling up. Okay, I will say that. But the Queen of Potions has been waiting quite some time on she's been waiting to be rescued from this physical, okay, reality. Has been waiting quite some time, like just praying every day, please come get me. Calgon, take me away. I ain't saying, to harm yourself or anybody. That's not what I'm saying. She just wants, the Queen of Potions just wants to be taken to a place of oneness. Sorry. The Queen of Cups wants to be taken to a place of oneness. Okay, where they don't have to worry about duality. Okay? It's all metaphors. It's all about the vision. It's all about escaping this codependency, because if you are always daydreaming, so to speak, if you're always spaced out, if you're always in space, it may take a toll on you to have to be in the physical world. And so you become dependent or codependent on that relationship with God. It's almost like you can't do things for yourself. It's like you always waiting on the next miracle instead of making things happen for yourself. Are you too lazy? Too apathetic? Because I know you care. Dang. 5 of Candles. Finally, some fire. But I don't know if 5 of Wands is the thing that we want. No problems. We don't fight. Okay, we're not trying to argue. But it's like when we have to face the facts, it's a little hard. It's a little rough. Okay. And we, Pisces or Neptune energy, is a lover, not a fighter. And I always think of these 3 as sun, moon, and rising. Obviously, the witch is the moon. Okay. Lock, shock, and barrel. Trick-or-treaters. You do have some fight in you. You definitely got some fight in you. But you're always having this internal battle with yourself about whether or not you are satisfied with where you are. And I think that is one of the quilt patches. The first quilt patch is, you don't even get a quilt patch. You just get some string and you have to make something of it. Make it do what it do. You got to make it work. And so the 2 6s was irritability. The past and the present. But we ain't messing with the present for real. And we need to be learning from the past. And so it's not your imagination. You're not spaced out. You're in the future. You're already in the future because you have the vision. As you collect pieces of the quilt, okay, putting the symbols together, realizing what they mean, connecting the dots, okay, that's when you get the unexpected miracle or the symbols. Like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. Knight of Potions. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm going to take a little sip. Okay. And then Queen of Potions. Oh no, that's when the Fool came. Boom. Once you take a sip, you off to the races, boo. It's like, oh, I get it now. Now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm on the journey. All right, boom, let's go. I'm with it. Okay. Then the Queen of Cups comes. Okay. And she is just like, I've been waiting for the right time, the perfect situation. I just didn't know when it was going to come. And then you get 5 of Candles, these wands. And it's just like, what the heck? And so you get caught off guard with this internal struggle of whether or not you actually want to move forward with the vision, right? Toward the future that you have been fantasizing about for quite some time, I'm sure. We already going over. So I'm gonna close it out. It's gonna take a couple of cards to close it out though. Boom. 3 of Wands. Okay. In reverse. Oh, let me show y'all. Upright, 3 of Wands, candelabra. All right, 3 of Wands. Where to next? The world is yours, right? This internal battle that you've been having with yourself is not something to be taken lightly. So you have to decide, are you going to keep on doing what you've been doing? Are you going to participate in the present, or are you going to continue to live for the future? Because 5 Wands went from 5 to 3, so we lost 2. The Chariot. The Chariot. Boom. Full moon. And I'm doing this on the full moon day. Okay? Full super moon out there, baby. The Chariot represents Cancer in the major arcana. Jupiter is currently in Cancer, retrograde. So, but where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, you made a choice. Huh. You made a choice to at least try to be hopeful, to be positive, to be encouraging, cheerleader. Yes, yes, yes. Motivational, enthusiastic, all the things, right? But the Chariot says you need to control, okay? You need to control your panic button. Because Pisces love a panic. Hermit in reverse. Final card. Let me show you. Virgo. Virgo opposes Pisces. Okay. So Virgo wants us to analyze, right? To fix. This is what we need to fix. Stop fantasizing about the future and make it freaking happen. Stop worrying about the future and make it freaking happen. Make it look the way you want it to look, so that once the future becomes because like I said, you don't want to be in the present. So once the future comes once the future becomes the present, are you no longer happy? Is this not what you asked for? Is this not your ideal situation? So like, what are we doing? Oh, Hermit was in reverse. What are we doing, huh? What are we doing? A lot of y'all are going to be doing things you've never done before. But you need to come from out of the shadows. Stop being so enchanted by the fantasy that you miss all of the signs and symbols that point you in the direction of the opportunity to actually make your dreams come true. It requires a plan, okay? Even if you're just doing stuff in the background, then one day, boom, you just pop out. That's okay. It's okay. It don't matter. You don't got to broadcast what you're doing. You don't got to tell nobody. Do it in the shadows. Remain hidden, okay? Do it in secrecy, okay? Pisces loves, okay, to be a kept secret in some aspects, okay? I'm just going to bounce. Let me see the Hermit because I got to go. Oh, I don't care, Frankie. Groaning and groaning. That's all he know how to do. What is that? Hermit is 9. In reverse. Disguise. Disguise. Okay, what it is you're doing. If that's what you got to do. You ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You ain't got to explain nothing. Do what you need to do for you, boo-boo. Because let me tell you, these vague symbols, these illogical symbols, they're only going to make sense to you. No one else. Because it's not for anyone else to see or put together. This is your quilt of your life that you are putting together. Okay? This is your hard work. You are sewing this. You are weaving everything together, and things will come as they should at the right time. That's all I got. I gotta go. But I'll see y'all next time. Peace.